getting things done efficiently and effectively. That is where the human resource manager need to take the work. So people are considered as the key resource in this approach. So who are the human resource? In the sense, they are the key resource. So that is how they go forward. Now you should not get that kind of a level, or you should not get declined here because of your work. So what is that they're gonna do is they're gonna go with performance appraisal. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students for the first session of the first chapter. What exactly this chapter is all about. Now in this subject, human resource management, when I go with it, you are supposed to understand that. Always remember, whenever you go with this chapter or this subject, you need to analyze or you need to think that you are the human resource manager. Then what will happen is all the things where you will actually understand better. So when we go with the first chapter, introduction of human resource management, here we're gonna go with what exactly human resource management is all about. So when we go with human resource management, one should always understand that it is the future. And here in the present, if you go with a comparison about the past, then you will understand human resource management in earlier stages, they used to call it as personnel management. The word personnel means staff. Managing staff is called personnel management. But now, the 21st century, human resource management definition is totally different. It is not just taking care of your staff, it is more to do it. Now, what exactly human resource management is? As I have given here, human resource management is relatively new approach. When I say new approach, something new to it. Now, as a HR student, you should always know that the father of human resource management is Hilton Mayo. Who is the father of human resource management? Hilton Mayo. He is considered as the father of human resource management, and he is a person from personal management. He changed the entire system into human resource management. And in India, we recognize two people. Now, who are those two people? Is the first person whom we say the father of human resource management in India is T.V. Rao. And there is one more person who was his associate called Uday Parekh. Now he is considered as the human resource development father of India. So these two people actually contributed so many things in the aspect of human resource, what exactly we people need to go with. Now in a firm, the scarcest resource is not finance. The scarcest resource in any company, organization, firms is the skilled laborers, right? That's what human resource is all about. So that's why you need to manage the scarcest resource. That process is called the human resource management. So people are considered as the key resource in this approach. So who are the human resource? In the sense, they are the key resource. So that is how they go forward. It is concerned with people dimension in management of an organization. Anywhere, whatever you want to do it, you want to get the work done, right? See, management. The meaning of management is what? Getting things done through others. Who are those others? Human resources. So how will you get the things done? Will you get the things done just because they are supposed to be done? No. You are supposed to understand getting things done efficiently and effectively. That is where the human resource manager need to take the work. That is the very big task for any of the human resource managers. So meaning of human resource management, in a very simple meaning I have given here, where you need to understand that it's all about the maintenance. It's all about acquisition. It's all about development. It is all about training. It is all about performance appraisal, and it is all about compensation. So these are the things which you people need to understand. Human resource management is a process. When I say it's a process, It's a continuous process. It happens, right? You'll not be able to understand the concept here right now because it's in a nutshell. If I explain it to you, you'll not be able to understand. The more and more classes, if we go with it, the more and more interaction we'll have it, the more and more engagement will happen here. Now that is where you will understand how the process really works. So I'll just give you an example here. When I say the process, how? There is a fresher who joins the company. So what happens here is recruitment happen. After the person is recruited, that is, see, the meaning of recruitment is inviting people to face an interview. That is called recruitment. That's why in newspapers you would have seen recruitment column where wanted, we are supposed to have these kind of qualification recruitment. That means they're telling that there is a place vacancy which you people need to fill. So recruitment gonna happen. After recruitment, what will happen is selection gonna happen. That is, they'll go for interviews, group discussions, personal one-on-one, face-to-face, all those panel discussion, everything will happen. Selection is done. After selection, then what happens is induction should happen. Induction means orientation. Like if you have joined a college, the first day of the college, what happens is they'll not start the syllabus, isn't it? They're gonna go with who are the teachers, who are your seniors, who are the same way. When you join a company, their orientation and induction happens where they're gonna tell that is the icebreaker where you will get to know how the system is and how you are supposed to go with it. After induction or orientation, let's write here and orientation. So recruitment, then selection, induction, orientation. Later what happens is training and development will happen. Training and development. After training and development, then what happens is now you are a person who knows in and out about the company. Now you are working really hard. Now your salary is not getting hiked. Now what happens is automatically you feel lethargic. You don't want to work. The reason is now you compare, the more you work, the less you are getting is, then what is that you're gonna do is you're gonna work less. So you get distress. That's the reason. Again, it is a process, as I said, right? Now you should not get that kind of a level, or you should not get declined here because of your work. So what is that they're gonna do is they're gonna go with performance appraisal. That is, the more and more work you are doing it, they're gonna recognize you. Monetary benefits will come to you. Non-monetary benefits gonna come to you, like fringe benefits gonna come, incentives gonna come. So performance appraisal is there. Sometimes it is not mandatory that performance appraisal should be there, right? So that is a time where performance appraisal is not there. The company gonna give you compensation. What is that they're gonna give? Compensation. So this entire thing is what? The process. That's why they say human resource management is a process. It is not just selecting a person and getting the work done. It is like you need to take care of him holistically. Holistically you are supposed to. That's why human resource management is a process which consists of 4 main activities. First is acquisition. You will take that person. You'll go with development. Development in the sense training and development you will actually give. Motivation. Whenever that person gets demotivated because of some or the other reason, it can be monetary reason, it can be non-monetary reason, it can be hygiene factor, it can be motivator factors. Then as well as maintenance of human resource. So that is what is called the human resource management. So more points to go. I've given here only 4 points where they say acquisition, development, motivation and maintenance. So more to go with the process. Next classes I'll be teaching you more about what exactly the nature of human resource management will also be. Next is definition. Now according to Helton Mayo, according to TV Rao, according to Uday Parekh, according to Flippo, if you go with it, the definitions are somewhere related to each other. Reason being, in human resource management, what happens is planning happens, organizing happens, directing and controlling of the staff happens. So here what exactly it is? Human resource management is the planning, organizing, directing, controlling of the procurement, that is whom you have taken, development, whom you are supposed to give training and development, resource to the end that individual and societal objectives are accomplished. That means you have 2 types of objectives, right? One is personal objectives. That is the reason I'm going and I'm working. Societal objective, that is the reason we are supposed to go with it. The living That is the standard of living of each and every individual should grow. That is how any person need to think, and then he or she need to work. See, we shouldn't be selfish here. A human resource management, when I say it is holistic, we think about the society more. That's why the F.W. Taylor, when he says there should be harmony, not discord, there should be cooperative, not individualism. The same way, Henry Fayol also says this. There should be esprit de corps. That means everybody should work together. Plus, he also says in the seventh point, subordination of individual interest to group interest. So, you should not think only about yourself. You should also think about other people who are with you. That is what the human resource management, and their main aim is what? Individual objectives should be fulfilled, organizational objectives should be fulfilled, societal objectives should also be fulfilled. Next, here I've given you the HRM, what exactly happens, employee, then training, recruitment, all this I've given in a different way. So here, when we understand the strategical objectives or human resource objective, we need to go with the nature of HRM, how the nature of HRM is. Now, we have seen in our daily classes where we go with meaning, definition, importance, limitations, nature, characteristics, features. Human resource management has a unique nature that is inherent. It is not by like learning, it is inherent. You get to know because of your consciousness. So, inherent part of management. Without the human resource management, that is a proper human resource management, the management cannot exist. So it is what? Inherent part of management. It is pervasive. Everywhere it is needed, universally accepted. If you have good human resource management, your productivity will increase, your sales will increase, your marketing targets will increase, your profit will increase, your wealth maximization will happen. The reason is what? It is known that, see, example I'll give it to you. Microsoft or Apple. When they started in a garage. But what really happened? They did not had that money, but they had human resource. See, I'll give an example of Apple, which you people will be able to understand. Apple was started by three people. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, Robert Winnie. So these three people, they started in Steve Jobs' garage. When they started, they did not had money, but they had good human resource. So they are the people who started with it. Now see, Apple has more than 3 trillion turnover, right? So 3 trillion in the sense it's too much. Reason is what? Because of good human resource management. You'll be surprised if I tell you that even Steve Jobs was kicked out of his own company. Again, he came back. He again did strategic human resource management that really helped him. So now, where exactly Apple is, and Apple are the company, the pioneers of using strategical human resource management. That's why anybody who joins engineering computer science, his or her desire is what? Let's go and work in Apple. The reason is that is how they treat their human resources. But due to COVID, what happened? Even Apple started to lay off so many of their employees. So many of their employees were laid off because of COVID, because of recession, because of cost cutting. Again, those are the part again of human resource management where they need to give something called the compensation, and then they go with it. The next one is basic to all functional areas. See, functional areas are what? Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. So human resource management is what? It is basic for all functional resource areas. People-centered. Human resource management is always what? People-centered. How that person is. You only talk about the employee. Is he happy? Is he satisfied? Is he getting motivational factors? Is he getting hygiene factors? Is he doing good? It is always about what? The concern about a person. Personal activities or functions. Now here, personal activities. When I say personal activities, staff activities. It is all related to staff activities. What exactly time they come? What exactly time they go? What is that they are doing? Productivity is there or not there? Are they concerned about any kind of a thing? So everything is rotated to a person particularly. Continuous process, as we said, human resource management is continuous process, and it is based on human relations. See, all the fingers are not equal. The same way, all human minds are not equal. It is homogeneous or heterogeneous. If I ask you, you will get to know that all our brains, right? We are all unique. That's why it is heterogeneous. And to make that heterogeneous thinking to homogeneous, very difficult, guys. That is the reason it's a very big compliment for any human resource manager that you are doing good, because that person need to take care not just one person, he should take care the entire team. So that is where it is a continuous process. It is inherent, it is pervasive, it is a basic function of all functions. It is concerned with people, it is continuous, and it is based on the human relation. So these are the nature of human resource management. Next, moving forward, we have objectives of HRM. What is the objective of HRM? Let's understand the objective of organization first, and then we're going to come to the organizational to HRM objective. There are three organizational objectives. The first organizational objective is called survive. That is, I need to survive in the competitive world. Second thing is, I need to make profit. The third thing is, I need to grow. So these are the three organizational objectives. But when I say that, what are the functions of human resource management objective? What are the objectives of human resource management? We have, say, 4 human resource objectives. The first and foremost is, for which company I'm dedicated to, for which company I'm working for, right? That company need to grow, organizational objective. The second thing here, when we go with after organization, is the functional objective. That is how the organization should function. Third, it is personal, now individual objective. We call that as personal objective. And the fourth one is the societal objective. See, here I'll give you an example which you people need to understand. What happens is, it's like layers. First layer here, it is which company I'm actually working for. So I'm working for a company, say it's called XYZ. My first objective should be, this company need to grow. The company need to grow. The reason is, if company grows, me being a person will also grow. The second thing, that is, this is done. Okay, this is done. After that, how the company need to go? The company need to go in a increasing factor, that is hierarchical factor. The profitability should be more. So my thing is, functional objective will be done. So here what happens is, the inner one, this is also growing. So this is also done. After that, I need to think about myself. That is, am I growing with the company or not? Is it just the company growing, or I'm also part of it? I'm also a person who is getting some good hike in my salary. That also I should understand. There are so many companies who are growing rapidly, but the salary of the employees are the same. In some of the companies, it is even lesser than what they used to get before. So I should also consider this, right? After that, when I am happy, I'm growing, I'm making profit, I'm making my good salary, now I need to think about society also. Let's do charity, right? Let's do donation. Let's actually give hands to our government and go with infrastructural developments. So these are called the objectives of human resource management. So in a nutshell, I'll just tell you what exactly it is. There are 4 concepts of objectives of HRM. The first is organizational objective, the second is functional objective, third is personal objective, and the fourth is the societal objective. So any doubt regarding this session, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you.